It's been such a long time since I've done a video, so I'm a little bit out of practice, but I'm gonna just jump right shadows into it. I always think of three colors, a light, a medium, and a dark. You never want to put your darkest shadow on the inside of your eye. It just looks like inverted and it makes your eyes just look kind of crazy. So when you're doing eyeshadow applications, always put the lightest color on the inside of your eye, then medium, and then dark. Okay. Primer. And I like to put it on, oops, wrong eye, on my entire eyelid. I go all the way up to the brow bone. Once your primer has had a chance to set, which doesn't take long at all, we're going to go ahead and get into the color. This is the Go Gold Big Color or Color Me In pencil with Mark. Avon has some really cool big color eye pencils, and I love them a lot, but these can tend to be kind of like wow in your face. So I'm going to take the pencil, and it's already sharpened. You can tell I use it a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and just paint. This is my lightest color, so I'm starting on the inside of my eye and I'm going above my eye fold and the eye crease and going 2/3 of the way across my eye in. I take a unused brush and I just go across the pencil to make sure that it sets in. Even though I have my primer on and I try to let this dry, and it can dry pretty quickly, I want it to set pretty evenly. So I just go over with a brush, a clean brush, and just pat it down. Color is Earth Angel, and I'm using the first color. They kind of look the same when you hold them in the light. They tend to look different. But so what I'm going to do is start a little bit past the halfway point of my eye, go all the way to the edge and paint up. I'm patting it because when you pat, you actually get the most of the eyeshadow on the eye. Okay, so it kind of creates that halfway. It looks like it's halfway, but it's a little bit past the halfway point. And then I'm going to paint just a little bit over. Where my gold ends up at the top, I like to take my medium and then my dark and just paint a line right there. That's kind of the trick. And it's that little, I don't know if you can see it. The reason I get a smaller brush is so I can be a lot more precise of where I'm going to put this darker color. So I'm taking the darkest brown off of the sandy coral. And what I'm going to do is on the edge of my eye, I'm going to create a V and go up and then paint inside the V. I'm still tapping to get the most of the brown in there, and then I'm going to go over. So it looks kind of weird like that. But once you get your soft angled brush, it actually smooths it out. This is the new style. I'm also going to take the brush with the brown and go underneath the eye. Most people don't do this part. So now I'm going to take my soft brush. I normally use a soft angle brush, but since I'm using Mark brushes and Mark shadows today, I'll use a Mark brush. So this is one of the little brushes. I like the little soft brush that they have on the end. It's really good for blending. So what I'm going to do is just back and forth and windshield wiper method where the dark areas are, and it just softens up the lines there. You don't want to take the dark, at least in this application, all the way to the bottom, because you want your eye to kind of open up. Okay, so this is what you have. Now if you need to go over any parts that may have gotten washed out, like I like a little bit more gold to come in there and down here. So I'm just patting that, and then I'll go back over with my finger. And that just gives me a little bit, pow, more of the gold in there. I think I want a little bit more of my medium color. So you're just building up the color. You don't want to go globs and globs of the colors that you are going to finish with. So there's my mid color. And then on the outward part of it, I'm going to use that brown again. So just adjust as you need it. Okay, there. Alright, now I'm going to go back and use my soft brush again, get my lightest color here. And I'm going to take it to my brow bone. I'm also softening up the line of where my darkest color ends, and it just places the eyeshadow under full control around the eye. I even come underneath the eye and soften what's done underneath. Now I'm taking my Liquid Glide eyeliner, which is my favorite eyeliner that Avon has. I usually wear the black, but on this one I've done golds and all that other stuff. So it's kind of like matching your purse with your shoes, or your belt with your shoes. So I'm talking too much. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is start right here. I don't like starting on the inside because I like going from a small line up to a thicker line, and usually that means that there's actually no eyeliner right there on the inside of my eye. So I'm gonna start right here, get as close to my lashes as possible, and just draw out. If you're one of those people that blink too much or need help, you can always lift the eye here. Never do here because you can promote fine lines, but you can lift here and see closer to the lash line. So, okay, I have a little bit out of place there, so I'm going to take my gold again and just color over that. See, there you go. Bam. All right. Okay, so that's it for this eyeshadow application. I hope you like it. And to finish off my look, I'm going to do a product review on the Mega Effects mascara in the next video. So I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you watch the next one. See you then. Bye-bye.